Hey everybody, how you guys doing this evening? I know everybody's usually wondering, like, are you doing football? Are you doing the Raiders? Look, this is me and Phil Robinson's brand, the Unfiltered Truth. It can be anything. Uh, I'm gonna just say this. I'm taking a different step. Let's talk about something else other than football. I mean, yeah, I'll bring up a little bit of football, but let's talk about other things going on in life. Let's talk about some positive things. Let's just talk about a little entertainment. Let's talk a little bit of comedy, anything that's on the mind. So, that being said, welcome. This is my little weekly recap of what went on this past week. I know it was Christmas. Hope you guys enjoyed your happy holiday. We're going into the new year of 2021. Man, I have so much to talk about. So, that being said, this show is brought to you by Creating Young Minds. This is the basketball league I am now covering, and I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about them. It's fun, and I like discovering new things, and I was able to discover this league, got in contact with the founders of this league, and I'm going to just say this. Look, real talk, we need to see more stuff like this in the communities. I'm going to tell you guys a little something about Creating Young Minds. Their vision, the young men that are playing basketball in this league, in the basketball league, the young men living in the communities will gain a broader appreciation for self and others, education and athletes through basketball, school support, and guidance. And I love hearing that. I love where it starts in the community. It's about the culture. That's all it's about, and that's why I enjoy. Now, their mission at Creative Young Minds, they focus on teaching young men about the importance of education, hard work, and being humble in all aspects of life. And if you come from that old school way, if you play football, you play soccer, you box, did any kind of sport, folks that were older than us, they tried to teach that method to us. And that needs to be reiterated with this generation now. So, that being said, I'm going to get into it. They're in week 8 of their basketball league. I'm joining a little bit late, but the games that I watched on Sunday didn't have any Raiders games, so I had that to really focus in on. And I'm going to say this. They're running their style like EuroLeague. You have these guys, you got the younger guys integrated with older guys to build them up, to have them get a better understanding of what you're working around. It's not like you playing in those boys and girls club leagues or your high school level. You're playing up against guys that are in their mid-20s and some in the 30s, and they're playing a hell of a job out there, and there's some good games. And if you guys ever want to check some of the games out, I'm going to put the link at the bottom, creatingyoungminds.uscreen.io. Like, they're not going to be playing any games this week, but the following weekend they will. And you guys can catch some of the games going on. And I'm going to tell you this, it was back and forth. You had, and I give you some of the team names. You had the pros, you had the undiscovered truth. And I'm just like, yo, these cats can play. They're really good. How you guys doing? Oh, CYM, they're located out in Louisville, Texas. So if any of you guys out there, out in that area, if you want to try to visit some of the games, hit me up. I'll give you some information. You want to head out there, I can give you the directions. Just let me know. My DMs are open on Twitter. Or if you got me on Facebook, message me. I'll let you know if you're out in the Texas area. You guys want to catch some of their basketball games. But I'm going to give you guys a quick recap of what went on this past weekend. I'm going to tell you this, bruh. Hell of a game's going on. One of the games that really caught my eye, and I'm going to just drop that right here for you. Let's see if I can pull this up real quick. It was the Undiscovered versus the Prospects. It was a tight game in the beginning. Then from the end, the Undiscovered took over. They won 88-67. And it's a cat on that team named Chase Winchester. Kid was killing it. I mean, he was on a roll. Came from out of University of Nebraska, Kearney. He had 9 points in the game, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 steals. He was on a roll. And then the whole squad in general, your starting lineup, they really stepped up and put on a show. Jared Henderson, he came up and had 23 points, 8 rebounds, 3 blocks, 2 steals. And some of these kids, they're mixed up. I know everybody's asked me 50 million things right now, and so I'm going to get to it. So let me just give you guys some of the stats from that game. Final score of that game was Undiscovered 88, the Prospects 67. Like I was saying, Jared Henderson, he had 23 points. Damian Durham, Kev, you might have heard of this kid. He came from Cal State over in Bakersfield. Actually, the 3-point record holder. Wow. He actually had 25 points in that game, 7 assists and 3 steals as well for the Undiscovered. Bausa Bezovic, 6 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. And then you had Lewis Patterson III, 21 points, 4 rebounds, 2 steals. So these cats, they're 19, they're probably 18, some of them are in their 20s, some of them 30s. Some of these guys have played in the NBA G Leagues. Some of them have actually been on NBA roster, played for the Knicks. And I'm just going to say this. This is a fun league to watch. It's just starting to grow. It gives you that idea of what you had in the beginning, like how folks felt about the XFL. How everybody felt about the XFL last year is how you're going to feel about this basketball league this year. It's entertaining, it's fast-paced, and I truly enjoyed myself watching. Truly enjoyed watching it this past Sunday. I can't wait till week 9 starts up. Not going to be this week. It's going to be the following week. And if you guys want to catch the link, like I said, the link is at the bottom, creativeyoungminds.uscreen.io. If you ever want to watch any of the games, or if you get lost, hey, let me know and I'll hit you up, get you squared away with it. The Prospects, their leading scorer, Terrell Jones, had 25 points. And Terrell Jones, I mean, the team is, what's the word I can say? That I don't want to try to drag anybody, but this man was everywhere on the court. And I was like, damn, is he playing the 1? Is he playing the 2? Is he playing all different positions? He was everywhere. He was just dropping shots left and right. He has a solid team. But, man, he was everywhere in that game. The Pros versus the EA Hoops. The Pros won 50. Now it was a close game. Pros won 52-46. That was an interesting game. It stayed close the entire time. For the Pros, their leading scorer, CJ Carter, who played for the New York Knicks, had 19 points. Sterling Sanders had 14 points for EA Hoops. This is McKinley Sanders. He comes from one of the prep schools there. He had 12.7 rebound. And for those 2 games that went on, they were hella interesting. And I'm going to tell you guys this. If you guys want to watch it, I'll try to get all the information out there for you guys. If you guys are interested in just finding out more on Creative Young Minds, the banner below, I will also point you to the social media accounts. So you have their Twitter account, CYM Basketball, the IG account, CYM.Louisville Leopards, and the Facebook account, you got the CYM B-Ball. So, you know, you guys with the Unfiltered Truth, you guys can go and recap any of my shows. So if you forgot what it was, or if you didn't catch any of my tweets or any posts, it's right here. So, but I mean, like I said, watching this game this past Sunday, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it about on that level of my Lakers. My Lake Show. Man, it was good to see the Lakers playing this past weekend. I know first game of the season, you know, I hate them Clippers, man. I'm just telling you guys that I hate that crap. But Lakers going Christmas Day, did their thing, took care of business against the Timberwolves, but we end up having a real heartbreaker against the Blazers the other night. And I'm just like, I feel like that's going to happen back and forth. I feel like the Blazers are out for blood against us. So I'm going to say this. Blazers, be prepared. My Lakers are going to take care of business the entire season. And you're not going to be able to catch up with them. You're not going to be able to stay with them. Really, I'm going to say this. The Lakers are truly the team to beat this year. The Lakers cannot be stopped when it comes to the playoff time. I'm already speaking this into existence better than LeVar Ball. The Lakers are going to be taking care of business the entire season. And you know what? Ain't a damn thing nobody can do about it. Lakers going to just go on and get the repeat. And then they're going to go for the three-peat. I'm speaking this into existence. And I want you guys to truly understand that. The Lakers are the team on top. The Warriors are no more. They got the 3 years in, and then they just went. So there's that. But overall, you're just looking at the Lakers right now, and that's the only, you know what, Michael? That's the one thing I'm going to say right here. The Nets do have my attention, and that would be an interesting NBA Finals game. I ain't scared of Kev, you know I'm not scared of Robinson. What he gonna do? Cry about his Warriors? I don't care. Lakers handle business. Lakers will handle the Warriors. That's it. Easy as that. But like I said, Lakers are the team to beat. And when you see an NBA Finals coming up in my vision, you know, Michael, you put it right there. I said, Lakers, Nets. Let's bring it back for a rematch. Hey, Pick, how you doing? Oh, man, I this is funny. I just got too much nonsense going on, and I'm just trying to focus right now. So, here's this. Here's something funny for you guys. How many of you guys are still looking to try to get an Xbox system or, you know, trying to get the PS5? I know it's a lot of you guys. I know you guys are like, I ain't pre-ordered this shit, and I'm SOL. Well, I'm going to tell you guys this. If you're just sitting by your computer wondering if Target's going to do the restock or Walmart's going to do the restock or I don't know, maybe GameStop or maybe it's going to happen next in February. So I found this little app. I don't know if some of you guys know, But this app right here, and I got my alerts. I'm gonna read it to you. What's the name of it? It's called Hotstock. So I don't know if I can show you guys real quick. And if I'm going too fast tonight, then so be it. First Night Jitter's doing this new show, but it comes with the territory. But yeah, it's this app I found. Well, coworker told me about it. It's called Hotstock. So basically, if you're looking for a certain product, you're looking for, say, your PlayStation 5, you want the digital edition, you put it in, and it will alert you when and what store or what area you're in, how many miles you're willing to go out to see where your product is, where your PS5 is. And I'm going to tell you this. At the end of everything, with this whole thing with the PS5 and the Xbox, PS5 is going to win the battle in the end. They're going to have more games coming out. And sooner or later, they're going to fix the bug. From what I heard a rumor, they're going to fix the bugs with PlayStation 5, like say Madden, and we're going to see it so crisp and so realistic. It's like looking at, looking at your screen on NFL Sunday. If the rumors are true, I mean, we've heard it up and down, this and that, but if it is true, I would enjoy it. Same thing with 2K. I mean, we look at Call of Duty and look at how the graphics have changed over the years. I mean, we look at all games and how graphics have changed. I'm just saying, damn, it's interesting to see that we have all this CGI looking straight up 100% legit. But my whole thing is this. Yes, the new God of War is going to be legit. My whole thing is this. Can we get all the games, like for the PS5 system, we got the VR headgear. Can we get each and every one of the games set up for VR head? Like, I mean, that would be the best thing. Like, you're doing God of War, wouldn't you want to have that on the VR? Let me know in the comments. Because, I mean, seriously, I think that would make the game even greater, especially with the graphics. I even say with like your shooting games, your fighting games, I say it should just all be VR's option. I mean, you putting that damn helmet on and you just go into town and you just deep down in the game. I mean, why can't we have that? Do we ask for too many things? Am I asking for too much? I don't think so. Somebody tell me if I am. Please, for the love of God, somebody tell me if I am. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Okay. All good. So, oh, wow. Yeah, that would be interesting. A Madden VR. I feel like I don't know. I feel like you're going to have to they're going to have to really get you. You're going to have to really do it in an open area. You're going to have to they're going to have to pick up the motion. You have to run in place and just be like, hey, all right, so we're going to do Madden VR or Blitz. You got to make sure you're not running into anything. I mean, seriously, you do not want to run into your daggone China. I'm thinking about how it would work. I mean, I think you're just going to have to stay right in the middle, run in place. And I think the only thing you can really do is either have the option of being the running back or being the quarterback. Because if you literally the wide receiver trying to run the routes in a small space, that's going to be a pain in the ass. I think how they should have it is like this. So look, if you select the option being quarterback or running back, you get the option of you're gonna have to run in place. You're gonna have to go through your throws and everything. Well, pick up the motion and everything. When it comes down to playing defense or doing like a kickoff or you're doing like a field goal, you're still gonna have the VR headgear on, but you're gonna be able to pick up the controller and just go through your normal routine like you would play on Madden. So that could be an option. But man, if we're doing a whole padded room and trying to play Madden, that's going to be crazy as hell. I feel like it's going to be that one person that ends up running into something and hurting themselves, and they're going to be ready to sue Sony, and then they're just going to be like, look, we just got to throw away the whole game. It's going to be hilarious. It's going to be that one person like, you had one job. It say stay in the padded room. How did you run out of the padded room? The directions on it said stay straight. How did you go left, right, up, down, and went right through the window? It's going to be some madness. It's always going to be that one person, and you're just going to have to sit back and laugh about it. So, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing it. I wouldn't mind getting that experience. I think how we have certain games like you had like the Wii Fit. I mean, you had like the Wii Boxing and all, but being able to do that, you're getting a workout in too. And if you look at how they got the Oculus headgear and they got the games, you're doing a lot of the movement. And I mean, we're at the point where we should be able to find a way to take other games to the next level. So, I see my normal folks jumping in. Corey, how you doing? Kev, as always. Mr. Matt Beltran, how you doing? Pick, how you doing? If I didn't say hi to you, bruh. Michael, as always. Michael, I hope you enjoyed your birthday the other week, man. I hope you did. But there's that with the PS5. Like I said, if you're looking to try to track down a PlayStation 5 or any other games, if you're trying to track down the Xbox, what's that? That's just built like a damn a humidifier. I don't know what you call that damn Xbox now, man. I just look at it, I'm like, that's just big, bulky, and ugly. I'm a PS5 person. That's why I'm saying that. But like I said, if you guys are trying to track down any gaming systems, go in your app store, search for Hot Stock, make an account, and give them your just give them like your zip code, like location, how far are you from like a store that's probably going to be like, I don't know, like 5 miles, 8 miles at best, or how far you want to go. So we're looking at, oh, hey, I'm looking to go to Target. I'm looking to go to Walmart or maybe GameStop or, oh, hey, it's on Amazon. It will give you the alert that you need to so you can be that first come, first serve person. Grab what you need before it's sold out, because we've been noticing that a lot of the restocks for the PlayStation 5 have been just selling out just like that. And then if you're in the UK, you got gangsters and hackers trying to use bots to get the PlayStation 5. They're trying to really do robberies right like that. I'm like, what the hell's going on over here? But anywho, that's going on. But so Christmas Day, well, after Christmas, doing late in the evening, I I have HBO Max. If you don't have HBO Max, you might want to get it because coming 2021, if you're looking to see the big movies that you were planning to see in the movie theaters, you're not going to be able to really go to movies with all this COVID shit going on. So if you're watching movies like, I don't know, it could be Suicide Squad, it could be The Matrix 4, it could be John Wick Chapter 4. I'm just going off the top of my head of what movies that are under Warner. I know that they got the Snyder Cut for Justice League. And, you know, recently, Christmas Day, they released Wonder Woman 1984. So, yeah, everything's basically coming to HBO Max, even new shows. I'm getting to that, Matt. I'm going to say it right now. Look, so I watched Wonder Woman 1984. Okay, I'm thinking, okay, it starts out a little bit good, you know. Like, all right, you know, just like how, you know, had a little flashback when she was a child and everything. Looks good. It gets to a point where I think like you're probably about 15 minutes into the movie. You're like, this ain't Wonder Woman, bro. This is like, this ain't it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the positive vibes. I like the. It almost reminded me of one of your 5-10 minute afternoon after school the little, you know what, you remember those like 20-30 minute after school programs about like doing the right thing and stopping bad guys. It was dry, okay? Those 15 minutes in, it was dry. If you read comics for Wonder Woman, bruh, I want to see Wonder Woman fighting old gods and demons and all that shit. I want to see her fighting that, slaying these suckers. You saw the first movie, she fighting Ares. You see she fighting Nazis, deflecting bullets off her bracelets. And this one, you come up here, it's like a whole romance thing. And I'm gonna say this, Pedro Pascal, I did like his role as Maxwell Lords. If you read the comments with Maxwell Lords, you know, hey, you know, that's how he usually is. The tone was just really, it was really dry. It was like, I like it, but it's like, this is like if I wanted to make the movie like rated G. I ain't getting into that, man. I ain't trying to get canceled, bro. Kev, don't get me canceled, bro. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying that, bro. But my point is, oh, you funny, Kev. And y'all literally see, I'm just looking at my comment section. I'm just looking at everybody. I'm like, oh my gosh. But the tone with the movie was just meh. I was looking for action. I mean, I was looking for literally action. Wonder Woman got a daggone sword. She coming and going ham on folks. She got the lasso of truth. But instead you're using, I mean, y'all saw it in the preview. She using it on regular criminals at the mall. That's it. I mean, that's okay. You finally get the battle with Cheetah. She's wearing the whole golden armor and all that. You're like, oh snap, it's about to go down. And then it's like, I come flying in looking like Goldar off of Power Rangers. I'm going to tell you this. If you remember Power Rangers, You remember how Goldar had the golden wings and shit? And they had the golden helmet? She come flying in with that. Yes, Matt, the whole dialogue is what you wish for. What is your wish? What is your dream? To have a dream. That's all the whole movie was, bro. And I didn't think it was that hot. I felt like it was it just wasn't going the direction that everybody anticipated to go. Especially that whole battle with Cheetah. It wasn't even all that good. The whole battle between her and Cheetah was not that good. I was not impressed. I mean, you had your cameos going on. I mean, towards the end of the movie, you had your Easter eggs. There was a good ton of Easter eggs in the movie. I'm not going to spoil that. I mean, I'm not even really spoiling the whole thing, really, because you're going to hear it. So my whole thing is this. Damn it, Matt, you on the road, bro. So the CGI with her, it wasn't on point. I thought they were going to do a better detailed job with Cheetah, with Kristen Wiig. I kind of did like her character a little bit more, but I mean, the CGI was just off. It was not on point. They could have did a better job. I don't know, with the whole pandemic and everything like, being a little bit rushed. I don't know if that played a part. Maybe they should have waited and just showed it in January instead of on Christmas Day, where you could just go and do a little tinkering with the CGI. I don't know. But I'm just going to say, if I did, I don't know, scale of 1 to 10 on Wonder Woman, I got to give this, I give it like a 6.5, bro. I take it back. I give it a 6. I think when they go for this third film, they need to go and get back to the roots. Like through what they have during the comics, they need to get back to the true roots. I mean, where's the action? I mean, they were just trying to throw so much romance on us. So I'm like, is this a love story? What is this? Where are we going? It was like Patty Jenkins, she had it right on that first movie, and then it was just, what are we doing here? We're just sitting right here. Like, what's going on? Well, we're going to go here. We're not going anywhere. Third movie, I hope they get it right. I do want to see the Snyder Cut. They said it's going to give you that dark Justice League tone, so hopefully we get our money. I mean, well, if you're paying for HBO Max, you get your money's worth with it. But if you watch the movie Justice League, when they threw that whole light, happy crap and Josh Whedon, I don't ever want to see him directing Avengers movie. I don't want to see him directing the Justice League movie ever again. What he did to that was a bunch of crap. I don't ever want to see that again. Never. Ever, 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 ever. Ever. And to end everything off of this weekly recap, the Washington football team, Monday. Let me answer this question real quick. Phil, you watched Greyhound on Apple TV yet? Tom Hanks. No, I didn't get a chance to finish it. They said it was good. So hopefully I can go back and get a chance to probably watch it And that would be interesting. It would be interesting for me to finally finish a movie like that. So to finish everything off, Monday, Washington football team. And yes, I did said I was going to cover a little bit of football. I'm going to cover everything as best as possible. But the Washington football team, they went on and cut ties with their first, with the 2019 first overall pick, Dwayne Haskins. Dwayne Haskins this year hasn't been too good. It hasn't been what a lot of fans were expecting out of him. It was just really up and down. Do I feel like Washington should have cut him? I feel like he was caught up in limbo. I feel a lot of things on this situation. And I'm going to just hit this. Well, one, I'm going to get this off my chest. Haskins should have never came out of Ohio State that year. Haskins should have stayed another year. Kev, everybody, I'm going to say this right now. Haskins should have stayed another year at Ohio State. And he wouldn't have got drafted by the Washington football team. He should have stayed one more year. And that's real. It was only his junior year. He could have rocked the senior year. Stayed one more year. Maturity-wise, he needed to work on that. Yeah, I mean, he's still a young guy. And you listen to what Booger McFarland said yesterday. A lot of these guys are so worried about the brand. They're worried about the social media. And he lost what he needed to focus on. That this is a business. This is your job. You're supposed to be focused in the film room. But you out here, you partying all, bruh. And if you don't know, Snyder's son and Haskins went to school together. So they friends. So they didn't went out and go and party and did this and that. But like, in reality, if you knew you wasn't grasping certain things, you should have been working hard. Now, I hear everybody talk about, well, I saw this video of him doing this workout and all. And that's the thing. I listened to what J.J. Watt said. I should have added that as well. J.J. Watt said, you putting up videos of showing that you can go, but when it comes down to game day, you not playing at 100%, or you not doing your job at 100%. And that was going on with Haskins. That's what's going on with a handful of players in the league. It's not, and how Booger kind of made it like it was just all black players. It ain't just all black players. It's black players, white players. It didn't matter what color it is. It's all these players going on right now. And I want him to be able to rebound. I want him to really understand that you hit rock bottom. And when you hit rock bottom, you start to see what your problem was. And you start to see what the problems around you were. And if you don't figure it out now, you're never going to be able to climb out of that hole. You got to figure it out, get yourself back together, and rebound. I wish the best for Dwayne Haskins. I hope he can get somewhere where he's with, in my opinion, a better organization. I hope he can get somewhere where he can truly learn to be a better quarterback and to be a better leadership role on the team. I hope he took the advice that Booger McFarland dropped out there, because Booger McFarland was right about Jamarcus Russell in certain aspects. But the thing about with Jamarcus Russell that a lot of folks forget about, he had a role model in his life. And when he lost that role model, he got caught up with the wrong people. Someone that kept him out of trouble, he got caught up with the wrong folks. And it took him down the wrong lane. That's what happened with Jamarcus Russell. And, that was a damn shame to see. But Haskins, he has family. He has folks that care about him, that want to see him do good and want him to be on the right track. And he needs to get back to that. Not being at no damn strip club, especially with coronavirus going on. You got a mutated strain of this shit going around. And who knows, we're going to end up running around doing some 28 days later shit. But you going to run around, I know that's your girl, but why the fuck you going to be in the daggone strip club? Excuse my French, but why are you going to be in a damn strip club? You going to be in a strip club. You know you going to end up catching something. That Rona everywhere. Y'all need to take that shit serious. I'm going to say it right now. Take it serious and stop thinking it's a joke, because it's not. Because everybody lost a person from this crap, and you need to take it serious. And I think that was another thing that Washington got irritated with. And I think looking at what the head coach is going through, what Rivera's going through, he has his treatment going on. You going somewhere where you could catch Rona, and you coming to the team, and you going around your head coach, and you get him exposed to it. And he's going through his chemotherapy. Come on, man. Come on. So, yeah, it's a business. They had rules set up for him. If you don't follow the rules and you broke them, what happens to anybody in the real world? Your ass get fired. Dwayne Haskins got fired on his day off, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not making this as a joke. I'm saying y'all need to take shit serious. If you're younger than me, I'm going on 30. If you're younger than me, take shit serious. Shit, if you my age, take shit serious. If you older than me, damn it, still you gotta take shit seriously. And what he wasn't doing, he wasn't taking things seriously in the business. So a lot of these teams are trying to show this new generation, you need to take it serious or you out the door. And they're right. Start now. Think before you act. And if you're someone that's around somebody that's young and they're acting like they don't got no good sense in their head, if you can, pass on some knowledge around them, okay? At your best, pass on some knowledge to point them in the right path. Because if you look at it in this society, it takes a village to raise a child. Some folks that are under you, you consider them as a child. So, not in a bad way, but I'm saying that, if you old and you wise, pass it along. Or if you young, you wise, and you've seen a lot of things in life, you can pass it on to the next person. Pass it on. Pass that knowledge around to help people get around. To help people, oh, you know what? I'm going to listen to such and such so I don't get caught up in this shit. So there's that. And we wrapped up the end of the show. Okay. This has been fun. It's getting late. And I'm going to get some sleep. I'm an essential worker. So I got to go out in the city and put my mask on. So y'all take care. Enjoy the rest of your night. I love you guys. We'll be doing more of this because I do love it. This is fun. You guys can recap the show at the Unfiltered Truth. And if you guys are not new to it, I pointed you to it. Subscribe to the Unfiltered Truth YouTube page. You can recap all the shows that I have with my co-host Phil Robinson III, and sometimes when I'm just rolling solo or any interviews I have. So I would love the subscription. Love you guys to subscribe. And like I said, if you're truly interested, and I want you guys to be interested in this league because I think this is going to be big. And I think it's going to end up growing to the point where everybody's going to get hip to it and everybody's going to follow this strat. They're going to follow the strategy what Creative Young Minds is using. And I think this needs to be used in every community. I think this needs to be going world. This needs to go all over our country. Give guys an opportunity. But if you guys want to catch some of the Creative Young Mind games, catch any of the games for the basketball league for the Creative Young Minds, for the Creating Young Minds uscreen.io. You guys can catch it. I'm running on fumes right now, but you guys can work with me. Well, like I said, it's the Louisville Leopards, the Undiscovered, the Pros, the EA Hoops. You guys can catch these teams in action, not this Sunday, but next Sunday. And remember, you guys can follow them on Twitter, Creative Young Minds, Basketball, the Instagram, CYM, Louisville Leopards, and on Facebook, CYM, B-Ball. I'm Phil Jones. This is Unfiltered Truth. Y'all take care. Peace out. Love you guys.